Imagine for a moment that diseases like diabetes, heart disease, or arthritis could be eradicated. Well, technology actually exists that has the potential to make this a reality, and a Texas company is leading the way. It is my pleasure to welcome Donna Lee from Celltex. Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to talk to you about this technology because it's stem cell technology, which is confusing to most people and a little controversial. So can you kind of explain how it works?
Sure.
In layman's terms, so I can stay with you.
Stem cells have typically been categorized into two categories. One, embryonic stem cells, which of course those are stem cells that come from embryos, human embryos. And then you have adult stem cells, which is what our company focuses on. But adult stem cells are less controversial because, of course, you don't use the embryos. And now technology has the ability to be able to utilize the cells that are in your own body.
So you're extracting the cells from my body and then putting them back in, and it's fixing everything that's wrong.
Well, imagine when you're young, when you're a child, running around, you fall down, and you're able to quickly get yourself back up, and you break your bones, and yet they come back together real quick.
Yeah, you don't get a broken hip like I would if I fell right now.
Right, and that's all the power of the stem cells. You have stem cells more when you're younger, and then less as you get older.
So the number of stem cells dwindles as you age.
Absolutely, and so the ability to have access to your own stem cells so that you can receive them when you need them in times when you're ill, or even in times when you're not ill, to supplement your body with your own stem cells is the key to regenerative medicine.
So the idea is to extract the stem cells from fat. Is that how you do it?
Yes, our company has the unique ability to be able to take stem cells from your own fat tissue. These particular stem cells that we take are almost in any tissue in your body, but happens to be a lot in your fat. So we're able to take just
the one good thing about fat.
Right. And everyone wants to give it away. Yeah. So we have a very, very easy procedure where we take just 2 teaspoons of fat from you. And from there we extract just those stem cells that we need. And then we go on to a culturing process. And culturing is just a fancy word for multiplication.
And this is where Celltex is different, right? Because there are other companies that can do this multiplication of your stem cells process, but your company has a proprietary method that makes it even better.
Right, and this method allows us to take a very small amount of stem cells and be able to multiply them over and over and over and over again with no genetic changes, no mutations, meaning they're just as good as when we took them right out from your body.
So what's the benefit of having more stem cells? Why do you want millions more than what another method could give you?
Well, research shows that efficacy for treatment purposes is directly correlated to the number of cells that you receive. Hence, it's really important that you always have access to a very large amount, a large supply of stem cells.
Of healthy stem cells,
right,
which some other methods don't really give that.
Correct. There are other methods to getting stem cells. Everyone understands that your body contains a lot of stem cells, but up till now, we've had to take either a large amount of fat or take bone marrow each and every time you need therapy. In this method, if we can recreate stem cells each time you need them, then in your lifetime, you only have to bank your fat that one time, and from there, we can create unlimited quantities of stem cells at any time.
So what sort of diseases does this have the ability to treat?
Well, I like to categorize the effects on certain diseases into 3 main categories. Any degenerative condition, and it's because the stem cells have the ability to regenerate. And the stem cells we're talking about are a particular stem cell called a mesenchymal stem cell. I know it's a little bit technical, but and for short, an MSC has the ability to regenerate into a multitude of different tissues in your body. So any kind of condition that you're losing cells would be a good place to start.
So
for stem
arthritis
cell
is a good
therapy.
example.
Right. Osteoarthritis is a condition where you're losing cartilage cells, and that's losing tissue. So when you insert the stem cells, they should be able to become new cartilage. And
okay.
Secondly, I'd say any autoimmune disease, because the MSCs have a unique ability to regulate your immune system. So if you have a condition like the common allergy or lupus or rheumatoid arthritis, these diseases are caused by your body creating the disease, the immune system literally attacking itself. So when you have the stem cells come into a body like that, it actually begins to reset the immune system.
And you're having great success. So will you stick around and talk to us? Because
Sure.
I'd love to hear about some of the patients that you've treated and the success that they've had with us. It's so exciting.
course.
More with Donna Lee when we come back.